Hi, welcome to Bella's Yoga Room. Today we've got a full moon flow. It's going to be quick, but we're going to move the whole body and we're going to help us direct that energy. Sometimes when there is a full moon, we can feel a bit agitated or overwhelmed, not sure what to do with ourselves. So this quick practice can help you direct that energy and help you focus for the rest of the day to get on with whatever you need to do. So we are going to start standing. So coming along when you're ready, bringing the feet either touching or shoulder width apart, again, sort of finding that whatever feels comfortable for you today. Really thinking about grounding here in this position, pushing the feet down into the ground, pulling up in the legs, thinking about engaging those quads, tucking that, maybe the hips in slightly, engaging that core, rolling the shoulders back. Let's take a nice inhale as we bring the arms up. And then exhale, coming down. Inhaling and exhaling. And just letting go of whatever's happened before, just committing to this practice. This is where you need to be right now. Give yourself this time. Next time as our arms are up, we're going to grab that right hand with our left wrist and just bring it over, getting that side body stretch. Coming back up, swapping over, grabbing that left wrist with the right hand. Over to that, bending over to the right. Coming back, let's release. Let's just roll those shoulders back a little bit. Do circles here. Releasing, I've got some cracks happening, so just moving. Fantastic. We're going to come to the front of the mat. So again, coming into that nice strong mountain pose. Feet nice and planted on the ground. Inhaling, bringing the arms up, maybe slight back bend there. And then folding down, bending those knees as much as you need to let the hands come on the ground. As you inhale, straightening those legs, maybe bringing the hands to the thighs, nice straight back here. And exhale, folding down. Going to step one leg back, both legs. You can always lower those knees if that's a bit strong here. And as you exhale, we're flowing down, bending those elbows, tucking them in. And into a baby cobra. And then coming back into our down dog. And just walking the feet out here. And then stepping one foot up, then the other. Again, that halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. And inhale, up we come. Slight back bend and then back down. Inhale, halfway lift, hands might be on the shins. Folding, stepping back. Plank, exhaling down. Inhaling, maybe cobra. And then into our down dog. Again, you might want to walk out those feet or just see if you can have a moment of stillness there. Let's step those feet up again. Both feet at the front. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, coming back up. And we're just going to let the hands come into the heart center. Whew, catch your breath. Whew. Notice how that feels. Get a bit of movement happening. Maybe the breath has changed. All right. Let's add on a little bit. Inhaling, arms up. Folding down as we exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to our plank. And then elbows in as we come down. Upward dog or cobra here. And then joining in our down dog. Nice big deep breath. Exhale, letting go. Inhale, lift that right leg up. And then step it all the way forward, that right foot. Allow that left knee to come down, untuck those back toes, and flow those arms up into our low lunge crescent. And folding down, stepping that foot back into our down dog, lifting up that left leg now, and stepping it forward, lowering the right knee, untucking those toes, and as you inhale, up. Nice deep breaths here. And flowing down. Tuck those back toes, and stepping back into our down dog. Big deep breath here. And stepping one foot up, then the other. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, coming up and down. Beautiful work. Okay. Next round. Inhaling, arms up. This time, maybe going over to the left, back to center. Hands going over to the right, getting that side body stretch. Back to center, maybe a little backwards bend. And exhale, folding down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Stepping back to plank and coming down. Upward dog here and into our down dog. Right leg up. Bring it forward. Lower those toes. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, allow that left hand to come down, twisting over, lifting that right arm up, folding back, tucking the toes under, back to our down dog. Left leg up, bringing that left foot forward, lowering the right knee. Inhale, arms coming up, and exhale, coming down. Allow the right hand to be that shoulder distance apart from the left foot and opening up. Left arm up to the sky. And folding down, tucking the right toes underneath, back to our down dog. Stepping up, one foot, then the other, halfway lift, folding down, and coming all the way back up. Hands to heart center. Alrighty, big inhale, arms up, over to the left, over to the right, back to center, slight back bend, and then as you fold down. This time here, we are going to bend those knees a bit more, bringing the hands up to our heart center again, coming into this nice chair pose here. Really trying to keep that back nice and straight, strong in those legs. And then we're going to bring that right elbow to the outside of that left knee for that twist. Coming back to center, over to the other side. Should feel that in the legs, nice and strong. Hello, legs. Back to center, and let's fold. Woo! Whew, feels good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding. Gonna bring back to our plank. Lowering down, elbows tucking in. Upwards, facing dog here. And then into our down dog. And exhale. Big deep breaths here, lifting that right leg up, bringing that foot nice and high between those hands. Going to turn out the left back foot, coming up into our warrior two. So nice strong back leg, bent in that front leg, arms nice and long. Feeling the breath, feeling the heat that you're creating in the body. Inhale, reverse warrior. That hand gently resting on the back thigh. You don't want to be pushing down, just resting. Back to warrior two. Straighten that leg. Just check that positioning too. You don't want your legs to be too wide that you feel like you're going to fall over. Coming into Trikonasana, triangle. So bending, sort of push that hip out, keeping a nice strong arms. As you then bend from that hip, can look down, look up, look straight ahead. Here, really thinking about that core so you're not collapsing into that arm. It's just there to make that shape. And bending that knee to come out, back into our warrior two. And straightening that right leg. Both feet now parallel. Then turning out that left foot, coming in to warrior two on our second side. Nice deep breaths here. And reverse warrior, looking up. Back to our warrior two, nice and strong in those legs. Straightening out that front leg. Tilting here from that hip. And then bending again from the hip. Opening into that triangle. You can always have a block here to bring the ground up to you or help you have a bit more stability. Back to our warrior two, bending into that front leg. Bringing the feet so they're both parallel now. We're going to bring the feet in a little bit closer, so just sort of step them in, wider than hip distance. Hands to heart center. I'm going to come into our goddess pose. Bending into those thighs again, really working those big muscles. Big breaths here. Don't hold your breath. It's not going to make it go any faster. It's going to make it harder. Let's come up. One last time as you exhale, coming down. Again, these strong poses can really help when we're feeling all of that sort of overwhelm and energy to help us come back, feel grounded. And coming up, the hands release. Bring those heels out again. So we're in a nice wide stance. Hands on hips, and we're just going to come down, bending at the hips here again. Nice straight back into our wide-legged forward fold. Maybe allowing the hands to rest. Bending those knees as much as you need to. Letting the breath calm down. Used a bit of energy today. So just let the body connect again. Slow down. And bringing the hands onto the hips, using the core nice and strong to bring you up. Let's turn those left toes out, pivoting on the back foot, coming down, stepping the left foot back, coming to the knees, Bringing the toes to touch, knees nice and wide. And we're coming back into that extended child's pose, just letting the forehead rest on the ground. And as we just slow down here, notice how you're feeling. Think about what you've just done. You've just moved the body, moved the energy. And maybe doing some little gentle roll of the forehead one way, from left to right. And then steady. Walking the right hand over to meet the left, and then maybe left hand's coming off the mat here. Breathing into that right side. And coming across over to the right side now. Getting that stretch in the left side here. And walking hands back to center. Bringing the knees underneath the hips. Taking maybe any little movement, wiggles you need to. And then coming and finding a seated position. That might be a hero pose here, or coming and sitting cross-legged. Just bringing the hands to rest on the knees or the legs. Maybe closing the eyes. Taking a couple last deep conscious breaths here. Bringing the hands up to the heart center again, maybe opening the eyes. Thank you so much for practicing with me. I hope that this flow has helped you with the strong full moon energy and helped you get targeted, focused on what you need to do next. And remember, the cycle is always changing. So got to move with it. There's no point fighting against it. Hope you have a fantastic day. Let me know how the practice went, and hopefully I'll see you on the mat soon.